We live? Sweet. I hear audio. Hey Thomas, what's up? All right, cool. Looks like things are working at the moment. Yo, what up, John? I only got a few minutes to fly, so let me get ready and get up in the air. Running out of sun. It's going down in a half hour. Let's do this. Clear prop. Oh no, I forgot to pump. Now we got a nice healthy dose. Clear prop. I think my battery's getting low. I did just clean out my piston and let's see how this flight goes. Everything warms up okay and we have no problems. So far sounds good.
How are you doing today?
Maybe go this way today. I don't know if I'm gonna go over by Hanover because the wind's coming from that direction that, like, it got really hairy last time. So this time, let's go maybe out this way. Maybe towards Jefferson area. Pissing people off doing DoorDash. Hi. Get the DoorDash so that I can deliver it for you? Oh, my heart rate's on. I don't know why it's not working. You might want to check on OBS. Make sure that it's on. I don't know. Because I have it on me. Yeah, it's on. But if you check on OBS, just make sure you go into studio mode so you're not blacking out my screen. Should be in the overlays scene. It's at the bottom of my overlays scene called heart rate. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's not getting my data. That's okay, don't worry about it then. I don't know if that command will work. I think it's gotta be manually turned on. There's some deer below me. They're running into the corn. You know what? It might not work because if it's like running in the background, I might have to like allow background services for it. Let's see if it turns on now when I have it on top. What's up, pontoon boat? Yeah, the deer are out in full force for sure. See if I can hunk. This thing survived. Nope. Damn. It's a damn. Yeah, there's babies everywhere. I keep seeing them in all the fields. Windmills up ahead. Let's see if we can get over by them. See their little white tails bouncing, maybe. There's another one over there too. This way. At the edge of the woods here. There's more. Yeah, they are everywhere. Catching some thermals here under these, from these trees underneath me. Felt it lift me for a minute there. More deer. Oh yeah, I'm going to go to the Moonshiners fly-in. If anybody wants to donate and help out, it's kind of an expensive one because they're charging, I think it's like 40 bucks a day to be there. But I want to go and like report on the event and all that. So if anybody wants to help out, I could use the gas, oil, and parking money for the event. It would definitely help out to keep me there for more than only a couple days. Get up higher. Those look cool while they lasted. Go back to Signal Town. What up, Scuba? If you can hear me yet. I'm heading back, so signal should be better back here. How are you doing? It's not too hot. It's nice and cool up here. That's why you wear a fan. If you wear a fan on your back, it's not as hot as you think it is. Not skipping. It was skipping for a little bit and then just like reload the stream. It should come back because it did for me when I reloaded it. No, you reload just your own YouTube that you're listening back on, not the Bela box. My stream's fine. It's just you. make sure if you're watching back the stream that you watch it back on low data too. Otherwise, you're using up my data when you're on Wi-Fi. But when you're off Wi-Fi, it's fine. You can watch it on high data on your phone. But yeah, I'm coming back towards the LZ. Sun's going down, so I don't want to be up after dark, even though I got my little lights on. This was a little test for my stream gear and my flight gear because I just cleaned out my piston. I opened it up. Everything looked pretty good, other than it was a little bit gunked up from using Motul. It definitely gunks up a lot quicker, and what everybody's telling me is we can't run these motors hot enough for the flash point where it burns Motul. So I went back to Dominator. We got it from Neil. Definitely order AMS oil from Neil if you need some oil. Help him out. Scuba, we're going to do a class here at the LZ with him next month. He's going to come and teach motor repair and all that, maintenance stuff. So if you're interested, let me know. We're all trying to pitch in together to get him over here and to do that. Jack John foot dragged the pond, I think, when he was here last. We had a little mini fly-in. I will not go near the water. I'll leave that up to the pros. Yeah, that's cool. But would you know everything Neil knows? Probably not. Neil's the shit. He knows his stuff for sure. Oh, here's another little family of deer hanging out. Hello, deer. Look at that. Didn't even touch the soy. Went right over it. All right. Hell yeah, we did it. That was awesome. Glad I got to fly. I'm so happy. Thanks, dude. Yeah, hit that little heart button in the chat. Yeah, everybody smack that little heart. You smack that. I wonder why the heart rate thing stopped working though. I'll have to check that out. Because it was working fine when I checked it out last. Not a big deal though. At least everything else worked. See how much gas I got left. 2, what is it, like 3 liters? So I only used about like 1 or 2. I'm glad everything held together fine after I opened the head up yesterday and cleaned it all out. See, so here's my issue, if you can hopefully see this. I have this in here, right, with this extra plug right here, and this one goes in there. And that normally stays in, but as soon as I run and take off, this pops out. See how easy it comes out? It's like barely staying in there. And that makes this go. So that's why I'm always like, my horn came unplugged. But these wires here are all taped up and stuff, so I have to like just kind of take this all apart and redo it, make it nicer. And I had to start with this first. I really wanted to clean out the piston first because that had like a bunch of gunk in it from the Motul. I was really scared that that oil was going to like cause me issues in the long run. And even the spark plug was like all fouled up. So I'm going to clean that as well and replace it. More than likely I'll just get a new one. They're not expensive. But it flew fine. It sounded a little rough in the beginning. Like you could hear it when I went to go take off. And especially when I went full throttle, you hear like this metal tinny sound. And I always have had that with this motor, and it always worried me because when I first started flying, I thought it was like metal tapping. And after a while, like I had Ashley like videotape stuff. I had her put the motor on her back and run it to see if I could see what was going on. And I couldn't see anything. But then I heard somebody else's motor do it, and I was told that that's normal. I don't think it's normal. But then when I fly for like a half hour and then I full throttle it, that noise doesn't happen anymore. So I think like once it heats up and expands more on the inside, maybe it's like the piston rings hitting or something, or I don't really know. It's like some weird metal tinny sound. You'll probably hear it. Like if you go back to my takeoff where I was warming up. But I mean, that has always been like that since I've flown. And when I opened up my motor, like everything looked nice and clean inside other than it being a little gunked from the oil. But like nothing looked all scratched up or like beat up or anything. Piston looks pretty much brand new. Like you can still see the words on the piston once I cleaned it off some. So who knows? But that's a question I'll ask for Neil when he comes for like the maintenance class. I'm curious if he has a different take on that because he's messed with a million motors. so I'm sure he's heard it all, seen it all. The metal titty sound. Yes, my Paramotor has a metal titty sound. Because tits are awesome, and so is my Paramotor. Oh, I'm still blinky on my head. I gotta turn my blinky off. That's another thing, another little project I want to do is like cut open my helmet more. There's like a hole at the top that I want to make to put my LED in there. Because I don't like that my LED sticks out. It's always like anything that sticks out could be a hazard to catch your wire on, or your lines. So I want to get better at like minimizing all of that, even though I'm not doing any kind of stunts or anything yet. I would like to fly a little harder once I get a better wing, but not with this one. But yeah, thanks for watching and hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to raise some money for the fly-in coming up. So I have some links in the description if anybody wants to help out. But I'm gonna get going here because it's getting dark pretty quick. And I don't want to use up my data just packing up my wing and everything. But I'll probably be back to fly tomorrow morning. It looks like the weather's going to be good. Also tomorrow evening and the next day after that. So if the weather really stays like this, I'll be live streaming. Because what I did was I got my phone switched over to T-Mobile, like I said, the last flight that I was going to do. And this was the first test flight with the T-Mobile modem. But I also am carrying the AT&T one that I used to have because that one still had like data on it. So until that one's done, I'm going to use both. I'm hoping they last all throughout the Moonshiners fly-in, which is next week. Because if I'm there like the whole fly-in, you know, I'll keep on cameras and like, I'll put cameras on the RV so you guys can watch during the daytime when people are flying and I'm not, like all that kind of stuff. But I do need some help to stay there more than a couple days. Look at that. I also have a netting piece that came off that I got to re-rivet. So maybe I'll stream that tomorrow, show you guys how I do it after I go for a flight in the morning, if anything. Because this I could do pretty quick to like get it to stay on for a flight. It's not going to hurt. See, there we go. I fixed it. Just kidding. It's going to come right back off. I'll just super glue it. It'll be fine. All right, cool. I'll see you guys on the next one. Go on my Discord if you want to chat on there. Also, take some cool screenshots. If you guys see cool stuff on the stream whenever I fly, take like little screenshots while I'm flying. Put them in the Discord channel in Paramotor IRL. Because I want to start doing that and just kind of have like a library of pictures from flights. Because I don't really take pictures on my phone when I'm flying. So it'd be kind of neat to just like get the screenshots from the actual flight themselves. If I can start streaming like this with better quality. But all right, cool. Peace out. See you guys. Check the starter housing. Yeah, you know what? I'll check my pull start because it could be the pull start like bouncing around. But thank you for that if that's what you're talking about. Because my other starter is the electric. So I don't think that's what's making the noise at all. It's just probably the pull start maybe, if anything. All right, Ashley, I'll see you soon.